It's been a minute since I've been on YouTube, but that's okay. Sometimes you just need a break. But with that break, I didn't give myself a break using generative AI, specifically ChatGPT. There have been a few updates and changes and all the things. So let's go into ChatGPT. Let me show you the things. If you haven't seen ChatGPT in a while or gone to OpenAI or are thinking, I have no idea what you're talking about, pause, take a moment, and if you need to rewatch the video, do that too. OpenAI is the platform that allows you to manipulate generative AI. Most of you probably have heard it as AI. Basically, you give it some information and it spits out some different information. You ask it a question, it gives you an answer. You're thinking, well, I can do that with Google. But there is a bit of a, I don't know, exponential output when you go into ChatGPT. But what's interesting is some of you are looking at this like it looks different, but I know it looks like ChatGPT. Well, this is the OpenAI website, OpenAI.com. They organize it in a way where you can just type in a question or ask it a prompt and it'll do it right here. And instead of at the very top, where all of their items were or different avenues or windows, they put it on the left side. So you can go to research here. Let's go back home. You can go to safety. Then we can go back home. And they organized it just like, say, look, ChatGPT. And what I love about this is that you can just hit the arrow and you can go back. This is fun. If I wanted to go into the education realm, it gives you all the information about bringing AI to a campus, like a university, and the different universities that have partnered. It gives you pricing, it gives you download information. You can even explore ChatGPT, but again, look, it says go home. Now, if you have not jumped into ChatGPT, if you haven't jumped into ChatGPT, please take a moment and ask it some questions. Go in, play around, get the app. If you don't have the app, you can go right to ChatGPT or OpenAI.com, or you can go to ChatGPT.com and you will get a plethora of information here. So some of the things that you'll notice here is this is my sidebar, and it gives me all of the different GPTs at the top. Seems like a lot, but take a moment. It's kind of like if you organize Google, you have all these different folders or things or documents. These are the things that I can manipulate. So I created a GPT that focuses specifically on mentoring principles. I created a GPT on educators companion. I created a GPT helping science teachers as a science teacher mentor. And then there are other ones that aren't mine, but they tend to be listed there. And if you're thinking still a lot, click play, because this is fully a playground that I believe everybody should get into. The other thing that is an update is that you can create projects. This is very similar to Google Drive, where you can create folders and put things in there. Like, for example, if I wanted to teach myself another language, check this out. It can teach you another language and it will talk to me via the app if you have the phone app. And I highly recommend that. The app here is very, very useful, especially if you need a quick phrase. Maybe you're proficient in a different language, but you can't remember a word. It's really good for that. There are also other things you can do. You can organize and create a bunch of different projects. Now, the ones that I really like are like this YouTube recording organization. So if I wanted to, if I like this YouTube, I'm going to take the transcript. I'm going to create a chat and ask it to organize the transcript so that I can make a YouTube description. Why should I spend that much time on it's not my life's work, it's not personal, just let ChatGPT organize it. And then a whole bunch of other things that it organizes as well. And let's say you wanted to delete something, you literally, all you have to do is hit the three dots. You can rename it, you can archive it or delete it, and it is gone. Like there are some things I just don't want anymore. And I even went to the Indian Wells, the BNP, I believe it's the BNP Paribas Open and the Indian Wells Tennis Gardens yesterday, and I asked it to give me a schedule of the main events, and it did that. It organized it for me, which was fantastic. But again, if you're thinking, I don't know what to do with ChatGPT, I recommend start with OpenAI, ask it a question. What are you? How can you help me in my industry as a teacher? You can even say fourth grade science. Hit enter. It takes me directly to mine. Why? Because I already pay for the platform, but at least it's giving me ideas, lesson planning, exploring science concepts, and all the different things that I can do as a science teacher. Now, it does kind of do like this waterfall of information, gives me a lot and sometimes too much. But if you take your time, play around with ChatGPT, you will find that it will make you really extremely efficient and make you really creative if you're not very creative. And if you are, it will even exponentialize, or that's not a word, exponentialize. I'm going to look that up. It will make your creativity become exponential and allow you to have fun using generative AI. I do hope this video was helpful for you. I want you to make sure that you come back. Tell me how you are using generative AI to help improve what you're doing in the classroom as a principal, organize you, create tables and charts and graphs, and all the different things that it can do. And remember, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And thank you so much for watching.